Hello, once again. You are welcome to a show dubbed The Bitter Truth. Listen to the name of the show, The Bitter Truth. Truth is indeed bitter. It's like bitter pills. It must be swallowed when the need arises. If today is the first time that you are watching this show on either Ghana Bad News Facebook channel or Ghana Bad News YouTube, we are humbly pleading with you, with all humility, we are begging you to subscribe to Ghana Bad News YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell, and most importantly for us, be part of this show. Let's get interactive. Let us hear your views and opinion. Drop them in the comment section for us. It is very important for us. Remember, you are part of this show. You are the reason we bring this show to you. Today we have decided to caption today's title, or we all recall, the opposition New Patriotic Elephant Party. They have embarked on a project, nationwide thank you tour project, after they suffered the humiliating defeats in the hands of the NBC party. 4 months down the lane, they are now going on a thank you tour to thank the Ghanaian voters. Though they did not vote to retain them in power, but they felt there is the need to go around to express their appreciation by thanking the Ghanaian voters. And a lot of fallouts has come out of the few places that they have visited with their thanking tour. And the Bitter Truth platform, just as we have said, truth is bitter. If you listen to the fallout, the outcome of the few places that they have visited with their thank you tour, what the Bitter Truth has seen and wants to tell the NPP is that it is not thank you tour that Ghanaian needs from the New Patriotic Party, but instead Ghanaians deserve apology tour. Listen to us. The Bitter Truth, we are saying that the NPP party does not need thank you tour. Instead, what they need to do is to render an apology to Ghanaian voters. So the thank you tour that they are embarking on, the Bitter Truth would like to offer them free consultation. The best thing that could have happened to the rebranding of the party is not thank you tour, but instead it's an apology tour. If they had decided to embark on an apology tour, it would have rather inured to the benefit of the party, the rebranding agenda of the party, the restructuring of the party. The apology tour would have rather bring more positive impact to the party than the thank you tour that they are embarking on. Thus is our candid observation. Thus is what the Bitter Truth is telling the executives of the New Patriotic Party, the defeated New Patriotic Party, a party that pride itself to have competent men and women. So we have decided to title today's presentation is BAWUMIA blaming AKUFO-ADDO for NPP's humiliating defeat in their thank you talk. Is BAWUMIA blaming AKUFO-ADDO in NPP's humiliating defeat in their thank you talk? This is a simple question that the Beta Tweet platform is asking. You can for Zayereka in the Wanyan Jumezi Ayatonism, no call winning Jumezi on your day. You NPP or soon Amayoku, no painful, or probo, or Ghana. There wasn't that same comma Ghana for. There were two about the most sample 1 to 1 man. Ma Wenzido, Wana 1 kodo Antina Benimo. What two are bits here or ye NPP or soon Nanado Danko AKUFO-ADDO BAWUMIA than of NPP Amayoku. Nanso wase warrant na ho busuma nanu mechi worokwa probo no wodin da se akoma Ghana for za no konwimi no yareka nyide anande etifia sama yede ato yene dwumedi do onu nyide Ghana for nya ndase ina worhwehwe fi NPP osun Amayoku no nemom za nanche also the NPP impanyifo wodi magana fo onye achapa nja achapa aprobo no sede woko no nyenda se aprobo Ghana fo nya ndase aprobo fi NPP nyina na abeda kwa AKUFO-ADDO oson Amayoku no ho memom za Ghana fo ohwehwe fi wono ho ye achapa aprobo nanche se woko no call winning you de nchobo bo party nenan bira wopada wo sha se wototo wonen zama ye na wo se na bebi nenan nche wo fa chopa informa Ghana fo na nya ndase no se da woje kama Ghana fo bebe kaka wa ko woje ndase apobo ko bi ni no nsema o kodo ne anyi be we te ya na no kwal yewen penyifo se no kwal yewen na kan ya kana wona baka no call women yabaka anya igwam yala yabanade NPP achibi ni party ya uba yoto akpadada na dukobio ayata wo otacham la Ghana dukoma ato akpa adana dukoma bioba oda kona yo do yoma bijiyo kaka ahiaba yoto akpadada na Ghana dukomavio banya ibo ngela the Beta Tweet nyeba glomba na de anye adda NPP party adia manya akpadada ozaba wowo tataita mola la duko Ghana dukoma adzebo what title unko jobo da jabanade kuku da tata yo zaba yo koyina Ghana dukobio manya badada tata kabo huo kuku da fa tata ojabo okoyina dukomabio ala bana udumpa dukomabio na nadu danko AKUFO-ADDO NPP BAWUMIA o disappoint Ghana dukomavio ayatare ni boblomba na de the Beta Tweet ba ni jebo wo odoji a manya akpadado kabuwo kuku dada yo jebo koyina Ghana dukomavio ni nya do tonya se BAWUMIA. Let's go and listen to BAWUMIA. The basis why we are saying that the NPP should have rather captioned their thank you talk as apology talk. That would have done better. That would have been better to the rebranding of the party than the thank you talk. But let's listen to their flag bearer, the 2024 flag bearer, Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu BAWUMIA. Let's listen to him.
All the studies are so far. The big issues are one, cost of living. nneɛma boɔ ɛkɔ soro ahokyere ɛbae hwɛ all the studies a yɛayɛ no so far. The big issues are one, cost of living. Nneɛma boɔ ɛkɔ soro ahokyere ɛbae.
You've heard His Excellency, the former Vice President, the former flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, acknowledging that one of the reasons that led to the humiliating defeat of the New Patriotic Party, a party that touted itself, a party that prided itself to have competent men and women, a party that on several occasions, the then former president Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, the so-called self-acclaimed competent Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, touted the competency of the New Patriotic Party and his appointees. Today, BAWUMIA is admitting that high cost of living was one of the factors that caused Ghanaians to vote against the party for not renewing their mandate. Really, this is what Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu BAWUMIA admitting that high cost of living was one of the bases, one of the factors that led to the humiliating defeat of the New Patriotic Party. Really, the question the beater today we are asking BAWUMIA is that when did he realize that high cost of living can lead to voter agitation against the party, can cause Ghanaian voters to vote against the NPP party? Has he forgotten who was the head of the so-called Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO's solid economic management team? Who was leading that so-called solid economic management team? BAWUMIA stood and told Ghanaians that what a solid economic management team. Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, the self-acclaimed competent Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, assembled solid economic management team. What is the purpose? What is the function of a solid economic management team? Today, the one who stood, who touted the team, said they have assembled solid economic management team and started mentioning the name Ajimambafo, Dr. Ajimambafo, Dr. Akoto, BAWUMIA himself. He mentioned the names, telling Ghanaians that AKUFO-ADDO has assembled a solid economic management team who was being headed by BAWUMIA himself. And today, he has now realized that high cost of living. So the economic management team failed to improve on the standard of living. You see, if His Excellency BAWUMIA want Ghanaian voters to respect him and credit him to be someone who has an image that can be trusted, someone who has a reputation, credibility, reputation, he should have admitted being the head of the economic management team who could not improve the standard of living. But once he acknowledged that high cost of living was one of the factors that the Ghanaian voted against AKUFO-ADDO NPP BAWUMIA government, the sensible thing, the intelligent thing, the honest thing that BAWUMIA should have done, the first principle of integrity, the first principle of honesty, political honesty, the first thing that BAWUMIA should have done is to acknowledge that he has failed as the head of AKUFO-ADDO's so-called solid economic management team has failed. If indeed he is telling Ghanaians that high cost of living was one of the bases they voted against the party, he should have first admitted the failure on his part, because he was the head of the so-called AKUFO-ADDO solid economic management team. BAWUMIA could not admit that. Me say, political integrity is very important. Onmente na BAWUMIA pede Ghana for yaji nenda semitum Ghana for waji tuma. If he wants Ghanaian to accept their thanksgiving, he should have first acknowledged the failure, accept the blame, because he was the head of AKUFO-ADDO's economic management team, and he told that they had a solid economic management team. Send under the so-called AKUFO-ADDO solid economic management team, if what they were able to give Ghanaians was high cost of living, as he alluded to, then he should have admitted, and after that apologize. This is the reason, the bitter truth. Yes, Ghana for when ya a chopper, Nanya and Dasi in the Ghana for when ya NPP. This is the reason, the bitter truth. We are telling NPP that the best they could have given Ghanaians was we could have rather embarked on apology tour, not Thanksgiving tour. For BAWUMIA to fail to acknowledge, is it a case that he had forgotten that he was the head of AKUFO-ADDO's economic management team? Is it a case that BAWUMIA had forgotten that he told Ghanaians that AKUFO-ADDO has assembled a solid economic management team? And look, Ghana for at all, Ghanaians are wise. He should stop this childish politicking. It's not going to help him. Truth is bitter. And thus is the reason we are saying that NPP should have rather embark on apology tour, not thank you tour. Take it or leave it. Remember, the show is the bitter truth. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the former president, the so-called self-acclaimed competent president, said, "Be citizens, not spectators." Thus is the bitter truth. Kaide jumenzari kena oya no call winning. BAWUMIA high cost of living. You number the commodity that call against NPP. You need Yambana the Nobaba Agwanamiba Akufo-Addo Dupola Akufo-Addo assemble solid economic management team. Look at your solid economic management team, Agi. Oh, so the so-called solid economic management team was like a bread dropped in water. BAWUMIA's economic management team that he headed was rather like a bread that was dropped in water. Really, listen to him again.
The common idea, arrogance of power. Express yasu na ayenti, yasu eti yentie asem. Party for country say yenye reshuffle. And yes, sir. 8 years, yanti. And yes, sir. Party for country say yempe e-levy.
BAWUMIA is telling Ghanaians, the NPP, that one of another factor that also led Ghanaian voters to vote massively against Akufo-Addo BAWUMIA Kenoforiata NPP in the December 7, 2024 general election was as a result of arrogance of power. Arrogance of power. BAWUMIA, you are not wrong. It is. But you see, You failed to be bold at the time that you should have pointed it out to the party that arrogance of power will destroy us going into the December 7th general election. You didn't have the ball to talk about it. We are asking that is BAWUMIA blaming AKUFO-ADDO in this thank you talk. The arrogance of power. We saw the arrogance of power that was being demonstrated by the first gentleman, the former president Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, and the people within the party. The party executives kept quiet. Now His Excellency, the president Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, demonstrating sheer arrogance because the president himself was exhibiting arrogance of power. The party members also arrogated same to themselves. You see, when paramount chief of Aplawu, Toby Apache, spoke about the U block, the abandoned U block, what was the response that Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, the president, gave him? If he thinks he's tired, he should complete the project himself. This was arrogance of power. If the response that Nana Addo gave is not arrogance of power, then I don't know how you will describe it. That show is the bitter truth. Take it or leave it. BAWUMIA is not wrong. But the question is, what was his position then? What was his advice? What was his stand when his boss was demonstrating arrogance and party members demonstrating arrogance left, right, center? Na BAWUMIA, no Orkaden. When His Excellency the President, he was able to tell those elders who travel from the Kumfi, said, look, because you failed to vote for Francis Kujo, the NPP candidate, I denied you of development project. If this is not sheer arrogance, then I don't know what it is. We could not get members of the party, the NPP party, the discerning, the intellectuals, the honest NPP party members could not speak, could not apologize to Ghanaians on behalf of the president. They were not bold to tell the president, look, president, you got it wrong. This is arrogance of power. This said arrogance of power will destroy the party. You kept quiet. The show you are watching is nothing but the bitter truth. When you say, truth is bitter. We are saying the MPP should rather embark on apology tour, not thank you tour. Take it or leave it. MPP, embark on apology tour. Change the caption of your tour from Thanksgiving tour and make it apology tour. This is what would rather help the rebranding of the party. His Excellency the President, Kumasi, to take FM. If you don't vote for me, I will not come and hold your tongue to go and vote. It's your decision. Shared arrogance of power. What was the position of MPP? You were defending this recklessness. You were defending this recklessness that was being demonstrated by the first gentleman of the land, His Excellency the President. And today, BAWUMIA, we are asking, be bold enough and let Ghanaians know that His Excellency, your boss, Nana Addo AKUFO-ADDO, was the cause of the party. He damaged the NPP party. Look, truth, they say, is bitter. Let it be told. Take it or leave it. This platform, the bitter truth, we will speak the truth. Remember, the show you are watching is the bitter truth. If today is the first time you are watching this show, kindly subscribe to the Ghana Bad News YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell. Feel free to share. And most importantly, drop your views and comment in the comment section. Let's get interactive. You are part of this show. You are the reason we bring this show. We have captioned today's presentation is BAWUMIA blaming AKUFO-ADDO for NPP's humiliating defeat in this thank you tour? Oh, you have been honest, but what was your position then? As some are you sana BAWUMIA on NPP paying for? Messi, Ghana for Inyenda so Nemu Oya Chapa Aprobona Nche Osada Woko. No Korean Yereka Chawani. Listen to him.
Osofia aban yentua napco biom na yentua afforestation for biom hatred so yentua. Osofia aban yentua napco biom na yentua afforestation for biom hatred so yentua.
You see, truths that is out there will force you to vomit in the truths. Remember, the political actors in this country, they should take note that look, when you are in power, you can use the power to do whatever you want to do. You can decide to refuse to accept the reality. But the truth of the matter is that the reality will come hard at you, will hit you hard, and you cannot do anything but only to succumb to admission. And this is what BAWUMIA is demonstrating and the NPP. Look, when you were in power, no one in and then you admitted that you were not paying NAPCO. But you were telling Ghanaians, you told Ghanaians that NAPCO was the magic one. The NAPCO was what created employment, solved the unemployment situation of this country. While Ghana for your casa, now one was soon you had plugged your ears to the reasonable voices, the discerning voices. At the time, Messi, na Christ Apostolic General Secretary, Oprichi NPP 30th anniversary, Dr. Immanuel Kobina Donko spoke about unity and humanity among free consultation. Listen there, about some Noreka. Truth is bitter. When the reality hits you, you cannot run away, but only to admit it in humiliation. And this is what the NPP party is suffering. The bitter truth we are saying, Ghanaians do not need thank you talk from NPP. But what Ghanaians need from you, and what would rather help the NPP to rebrand their destroyed image, is rather apology talk. Change your thank you talk strategy to apology talk. Yes, it might not have happened before. This will be the first time. But trust me, this will help the NPP party. Its rebranded image. Let truth be told. We, this platform, the bitter truth, we are saying, take it or leave it. No call herein. Nekayakana, Honabaka, no calling Yabaka. Miss Ghana for Nya Chopper, Aprobona, NPP here. There was a common Ghana for. Name one done 1 year, a chopper Aprobo, one from Ghana for. No only no Bobwa, NPP Amayokunen. And now you today, school feeding, no one show on a cow. Abra na Central Regional Minister Simon Osemensa, or she said, school caterers are Robert. Now, who yan say BAWUMIA, the one unity. Yan say the BAWUMIA, 8 to the 4 in the president. No call you're in. So to our Wabajatum, Kadi Jumidi, yet the call we with Jumidi. This is the bitter truth. Send you that the Canada Jumidi Ghana Bandus YouTube channel. And on Brasimara, it to us show. Subscribe to the Ghana Bandus YouTube channel. Click Adomanodo. Not for watching for to comment section. So our Facebook shall like the page and follow us. Feel free to share and drop your comment and views, opinion in the comment section. Listen to him.
Also share regions Bebre, said the General Secretary Kanye. Your votes no do on the war. Yanye Juma Bebre. Western region said the Okaya, Oko Jomora, Oko Evaluatora, Oko Mpohoa. So many places, a problem. Market said interview Shaban, yes. So the problems, that is just Western region.
I said, truth will force you to spill the truth in a bitter manner. The show is the bitter truth. And then His Excellency BAWUMIA is admitting that NPP party did not do much work in terms of project work. Their world banks, they neglected them. They didn't look. But what was the song they were singing prior to the election? Oh, also the year of vote. This is a government. AKUFO-ADDO, BAWUMIA, Kenoforiata, NPP government. You declared the year of vote for how many years? And then BAWUMIA is telling Ghanaians that when you go to Western region, they abandoned roads. They could not do much. Yet you were parroting. You were shouting from the rooftop that you had done so much in terms of road construction and abandoning in bidder under AKUFO-ADDO. You said the AKUFO-ADDO, this government is the government under the Fourth Republic. No government has constructed road than AKUFO-ADDO. And today, listen to yourself. You see, truth, the reality will force you to speak. But remember, the show is the bitter truth. Ghanaian voters are discerning, they are wise. Our heads are properly screwed on. So at the time, the MB before the number what you did, they want to announce some telling stories, making noise in the media, and you thought that Ghanaians were so stupid. Ghanaian voters' heads were properly screwed on, and they were just listening to you, waiting for the D-Day, the December 7th, to show you the red card, to give the true scorecard of AKUFO-ADDO BAWUMIA NPP regime. And today, listen to what you are saying. This is the bitter truth. Take it or leave it. Truth is like a bitter pill. Swallowing it is not comfortable, but you ought to when the need arise. Kaide jumezi arikene ya nokon remain jumeti. When you first say nokon jemen, ne kaya kana wana baka nokon remain ya baka. In the meantime, I say MPP a chop up a bona work on and yon na gana for you. A nasa probana work on yon na gana for ya. Za nka obo partner ye a chop up a probo. Only no said that was a man gana for say.
The Tosumiansa Party 4 countries say haircuts, no debt restructuring, no DDEP. Someone in answer say sad debt restructuring, no a bit hard because most of them are pensioners, and my penny announcing said there will be no haircut. Some kind Ghana for in ING, but
yes, because His Excellency, the former president, AKUFO-ADDO, there will be no haircut. Just as you are saying, at long run, he implemented the DDEP, the DDE. People complained. Nanso Messi Osusu Wanaswa. You plugged your ears to the reasonings, the wise suggestions that academia were giving it. People were advising what could have been done in place of the DDP Mwante, the domestic debt exchange program. Mwante za enyimzefo wakai. Nara 11 zoke kamwana mfide mwa benemu mno mkete 2 minana oninse mawape na wobaya ona Ghana foso waka wana za yara kanyida fi AKUFO-ADDO BAWUMIA oblem AKUFO-ADDO ibod catch Ghana for monta sede AKUFO-ADDO normal MPP will see osen na wa se party ni na also wa for nzaya onin that All Kodingina Yanti BAWUMIA no master. We didn't hear your position. So in the first place, the also there the role you play. While from is it's an order behind Nama Jinsen Way. I wish him and the Ghana for when you one another down AKUFO-ADDO NPP BAWUMIA one. Woma Ghana for one is a seafood tall. Ghana for nya wish him when you jinsi missing. Woma Ghana for one is a seafood tall. Woman Jantum. And I said that a problem people look on Onyenda sa problem away you. A chopper problem not said day. What's the Magana for? To assuage the pain and the anger that has brought up in the Ghanaian incident. Ghana for bufu and you see what she wouldn't a chopper not said day. NPP or son AKUFO-ADDO BAWUMIA Kenufo NPP party mpanyinfo a chopper no said there was a Magana for na nyenda se wa boye e chwe ni so a abana se na za manyan e de na se Magana for we so instead of the bapachaw na ayozi na yeho wa Ghana for one man what I one and na was a pachaw. And most especially at the time, my Professor Michael Quinn reporting number the gua. What's up? Now what's it? What Magana for one cinema some? They will continue to ask. So the best and the most especially at the time that you have taken a decision that you will not release Professor Quinn's reports for the public, for the citizens to know exactly what went wrong. That alone would have assuaged the pains in the hearts of the supporters. And you are holding to that report, and you are going around say you are marking or thank you talk instead of you to embark on apology talk. Because once you are apologizing to the people, and especially where you have decided not to publish or to make Professor Michael Quinn's report public, the best thing that you should be doing is to go around and render apology. Once you are rendering apology, it closes all matters. It will assuage the pain. It will suppress people who will not be able to be asking further questions, because the reality is that you have already accepted the faults. So what should people be asking again? Especially that you are not making the report public. It's not thank you talk that you should be embarking on. It should be apology talk, so that people would swallow their pain and the anger that has built up within them. Remember, this is our humble free consultation from the Bitter Truth platform to the new periodic party. As we bring our presentation to a close, we, the Bitter Truth platform, is saying that Ghanaians do not need thank you talk from NPP. The best thing that they should have rather give Ghanaians, and that could have helped the party, is apology talk. Go and apologize to the people, not to thanking them that they have disappointed them. Is that what you are saying? Remember, the show you are watching is the Bitter Truth. If today is the first time you are watching the show, we are kindly pleading with you, we are humbly begging you to subscribe to the Ghana Bad News YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell, so the next time we come live, you will be part of it. Let's get interactive. Most importantly, drop your views in the comment section. Thank you for using your data to watch the show. Remember, the show is the Bitter Truth Show. Sending you that Ozikana Refe Dumizia, and that's my total show. Subscribe to the Ghana Bad News YouTube, Facebook channel, Ghana Bad News, like page, and check na one yang kufunye biche. for wadwenkyerɛ fɔtoɔ. Yɛda ase dɛ dze wo mber na wo data ahwɛ dwumadie. Ma yɛnte wo nka for wadwenkyerɛ to hɔ. Dza yɛreka yi wo so wadwenkyerɛ ɔnye dɛn. Yɛda ase dɛ ahwɛ dwumadie. Kae dɛ dwumadie ne dze ara nye nokware nwinwin. Onyim dɛnen na yɛwɔ kyena. Nyame ɔnkɔ wo do. Onyi fi ɔhaw ne esene mu. May the Lord watch over you. May He deliver you from any trouble. May He keep you safe. So we come your way with another unadulterated, authentic, bitter truth show. Remember, the show is the bitter truth. Goodbye.